Hey, what's up everyone? Wagey tapping in for another Chord Chat. Today just wanted to talk about a nice little experience that I had. I went on like a 72-hour fast, but like I didn't plan it. It just kind of happened. So it was like a couple weeks ago, I found myself in a situation that is rare for me. I didn't have either one of my kids for like a whole week. And like at first I was like wondering what to do with myself, because a lot of the time that I have in my free time is built around spending time with them. You know, so like it was a little bit of a shock to being like, dang, like I'll have a bunch of free time, not really sure what to do with myself. But I ended up finding a few different things to do that occupied my time. It was a nice little experience. I treated myself. I took care of myself. I went out, you know, I enjoyed a little bit of free time, but just initially, like, I was just thinking about all the stuff that I used to do before I had kids, and like, none of it sounded appealing, because like I would just bar hop downtown, you know, I would definitely go out to eat, but like I do that anyway, like that's not a big deal anymore. And like drinking just for the sake of drinking isn't like, this is nowhere near a priority for me. You know, but like it was cool. I caught up with a bunch of my homies. I did end up hitting a bar up at some point. Some friends invited me out, and like I took care of some stuff around the house. But anyway, like one of the weirdest things was I did this fast. It happened almost immediately. Like I took my son to childcare around like 12:30 on Friday, and before I knew it, it's Saturday, and like I hadn't eaten anything, and I was I guess I was kind of stressing and like had a little bit of anxiety too, you know, again about having this kind of free time or whatever. But you know, this fast started to clear out things from my mind and body, and it was weird. Like I said, I didn't plan it. It just happened. Like I said, I got into Saturday, I was like, damn, I hadn't eaten anything. And then, you know, by the time I got done with work on Saturday, like I just wasn't hungry. Like there was no real desire to eat. I definitely stay hydrated. Like when I was going through my divorce, like my self-care schedule was not healthy. And like I was having talks with my dad, and he had to remind me, he's like, you have to drink something. Like you have to stay hydrated. You know, like you can go a few days without eating food, but like you have to stay hydrated. You have to mindfully drink water, you know? So like that wasn't an issue. Like I'm usually very hydrated throughout the day. As a matter of fact, I just got a compliment about how nice my skin was, and she was like, do you use moisturizer? I was like, no, I just exfoliate, and like I hydrate on a regular basis, you know. Like I don't like, most of the moisturizers, they feel like filmy or like slimy when it gets, I don't like it. I can't jive with that. But like I definitely, like my mom got me into like exfoliating gloves, so like I love that shit, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, got into Saturday after work. 48 hours in, I was like, dang, like I haven't eaten anything. And then by that time, now it's a challenge, because like I'm like, well, if I can do 48, let me just hit 72, and then like I'll be good. You know, by that time it was a conscious decision. You know, I was taking care of stuff that I need to take care of. And like I was feeling great, like all whatever kind of little stress and anxiety was gone. I had things that I got to take care of for myself. So like it was a pretty like awesome experience, you know. And then the third day, Sunday, man, that's when got real. Cause like I went. Oh yeah, Saturday, like I went to the park. My son had got back from his trip with his mom. You know what I'm saying? We went to the park to hang out, and I was like, I'll push it till Sunday. So Sunday, that's when I got all that, you know, Demolition Derby footage. And it was at the fair. It was the last day of the fair. I got a pit pass, so that's why all my footage, like I'm not in the stands, I'm down on the dirt. Like I got to get right in where the action was. And like, man, this was like the best, worst decision because it was a fair and they had all the food trucks and the smells and the yummy and like everything that I needed to be fat. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I was sitting I was sitting on like the bars, like my mouth was just salivating, taking in all these smells. Thankfully I made it through it though. The entertainment was nice, seeing all the Demolition Derby stuff. The boys did a real good job, and I had great seats. I got the good footage, so that was awesome. Went home, went to sleep, and like I got up Monday with a vengeance. I started eating like a fat kid. You know what I'm saying? Cause like they got good eats at at my job, where I go to in the morning. So like, man, I attacked stuff and like I had a whole plan for like stuff that I wanted to eat. I didn't go too far in, like I did pretty good for myself, but like it was good to make it through that 72-hour period, cleansing my body. Like I say, cleanse my mind, cleanse my body. I ended up losing like 10 pounds over the course of those 3 days. You know what I'm saying? And like so I went from like 240 something to like 231. You know what I'm saying? Right now I have it between 231, 235. Depending on like how I'm treating myself. Sometimes I have some really wicked cheat days, and then we're pushing all that junk food out with some salad. So like, it is what it is. But like, yeah, man, it was just something that my body started to do. Like I said, it wasn't a conscious thought. Like my mind and my body just decided like, this isn't important, and like we're gonna take this opportunity to kind of cleanse ourselves. So like it's a good experience to know that you can do those things and it's not gonna hurt you. And like there's a little bit of a natural element, finishing up with the mental side of that as well. My mind and body decided to purge some stuff that I didn't need to necessarily hold on to. And that was a great experience. And like I got to reward myself at the end. So like, yeah, just wanted to share that little bit with you guys. It was a good experience for me. Ended on a high note, getting to see that Demolition Derby, taking care of myself, taking myself out. It's okay to date yourself and treat yourself to nice things. So like, don't forget to love you a little bit, love you a lot. Love you more than anybody else can. Don't be selfish with maliciousness. Be selfish with a caring heart. Because the more you love yourself, the more disciplined you are, the more you'll show the world around you how to love you and appreciate you as well. And I will sing that until the day that I die now. Because it was when I wasn't taking care of myself and loving myself and kind of, for lack of a better term, hating some of the things that I was allowing myself to go through, not taking responsibility for choices that I made for myself, and then choosing an alternate route that would bring me happiness, that would allow me to overflow my reservoir with nothing but like pride for myself. The stuff that I've been through, the things that I've overcome, I look forward to maintaining my maintenance and becoming better every day. Keeping up with the things that are keeping me on track, and moving away from things that could be holding me back. Keep moving forward, keep progressing, jump on the wagey train. Want that, not preaching, just sharing what's worked for me, and like, man, has it worked, because my well runneth over, and hopefully it will spill into anybody looking to receive it. And on that note, Wages out.